It's a little muggy out here at Ring Field, but hey, nobody's complaining after a walk-off win to open this series. And guess what? The White Sox, they're hoping to carry that momentum into Game 2 today versus the Blue Jays. But after a late lead change, all of the drama, it went down in extra innings right here at home plate. It all started with a catcher change.
This is obviously really tough news for the Blue Jays. Alejandro Kirk, one of the most indispensable players on the team.
He is the guy that can be a major difference maker. We've seen it behind the plate, one of the best in the game. And this just shows how vulnerable catchers can be. It's just a foul tip. You really can't do anything about it. But I didn't like the way he grabbed that thumb right away.
And then Derek Hill comes up big, laying down a clutch bunt, just putting the pressure on and tying the game. And then Tristan Peterson. He has been looking for an opportunity all spring, and he gets this right here in a huge moment with the walk-off to get the win for the White Sox. And let's take a look who's on the mound here today. The White Sox, they said, hey, why not? Let's put Grant Taylor back out there for another opener after his efficient start yesterday. This will be his 4th career start.
In a very quick and impressive 1-2-3 first.
First ball into center field. Acuna will range and make the play.
Now Davis Schneider.
The fine pitching of the opener.
Another fly ball. Acuna, easy play.
Here's Guerrero. Glad Jr. 1 for 4 on Friday.
Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball. Another quick, efficient inning for Grant Taylor. No problem with these Jays.
Now get your rest, Grant, because you're probably starting tomorrow.
For the first time since at least high school, Mason Fluharty gets the start for the Blue Jays, gets a start in any game. He is on in the bottom of the first.
We'll bring up Lenine Sosa.
Lenine looking for his first hit. He's DHing today. He's 0 for 11 to open the season. A swing and a base hit on the ground into center field. Sosa finally gets his batting average up over 0. He's now 1 for 12.
All you had to do was point it out. You knew it was going to happen.
So a 1-out single. That'll bring up Miguel Vargas.
Vargas swings and it's one deep to left on a line. It'll hop the wall. Sosa stayed up a little bit around second base. Will motor into third. And Miguel Vargas gives the White Sox a runners in scoring position opportunity early.
And he has 2 men in scoring position for the cleanup hitter.
Murakami with a high fly ball in a right center field. Varsho collects. Sosa will tag, and the White Sox score first.
Sacrifice fly, and Murakami's driven in his 5th. Sox break out on top.
Or a close miss to put a man on. So now a man on for Murakami. And big power hitter, had a sac fly in the first, 3 home runs already.
It is 0-2 on Murakami, a pitch timer violation. Vargas goes. Heineman will not throw.
That was a heads-up base running play because he got a running start.
And this is one of the things the White Sox want to do. They want to run, they want to steal bases, and try to win the games in small margins if they need to. And just nobody ever slowed them down.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. 93 at the top to punch out Murakami and make that 2-out walk not matter.
Davis Schneider leading it off here in the top of the 4th. The White Sox leading 1-0. Hits this one sharply into left for a base hit. Lead-off base hit. The first hit of the ball game for the Blue Jays. And now here's Guerrero.
Guerrero with a high drive. Deep to left. Hayes back against the wall. It'll make the catch.
Normally that's out of the ballpark, just about anywhere. But we talk about the swirling wind here. I thought that one was going to be a souvenir when it left the bat. It had that sound to it, but the wind, I believe, was a big factor in keeping this one in the yard.
Now Okamoto. And there's a base hit. Schneider up to second. First and second, 1 out. You're looking at 2 big stars in Japan in recent years. Munetaka Murakami, who signed a 2-year deal with the White Sox, and Kazuma Okamoto, who signed a 4-year deal with the Blue Jays. Interesting. Not a lot of chumminess there. But I mean, obviously, we've seen them together before the game. But I guess once the game starts, it's all business. Here's Dalton Varsho. Ground ball to first, and it's bobbled by Murakami, and everybody is safe.
It's an error for Murakami, who tried to turn and go to second base. I'm not even sure there was a play there, to be honest. He fielded that way deep, and because of that, he had no play at first.
They just want to play a clean brand of baseball, so this results in at least 1 out. Instead, you create all kinds of problems now with the bases loaded.
So trouble here, bases full. Clement the batter.
Popped up on the infield. It'll be Vargas taking charge up onto the pitching mound and out number 2. That's a big out.
Still not out of the woods. Here's Straw. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Swinging a high fly ball to left field. Austin Hayes jogging over toward the corner, still drifting, and he's got it on the warning track. They strand them all. Here's Heineman, who's 0 for 1.
Hey, Miguel Vargas comes up with a hopper. The throw to first gets him. Wow, what a play by Miguel Vargas.
It doesn't get much better than this. It's a one-hop rocket. Looked like it hit the seam where the grass meets the dirt, and then fires it across. Outstanding effort. We told you that Miguel's getting much better at third base, and they don't get much better than that play. You can't hit the ball much harder, and what a play by Vargas.
Schneider takes a walk.
Last time up, glad he just missed one of those breaking pitches down in the zone. Just missed hitting it out of the ballpark.
And Guerrero launches this one, and the ballpark will not hold it. An absolute rocket deep into the seats for his first home run of the season.
It just felt like at some point these Blue Jays hitters are going to square something up against Anthony Kay. He has tamed them most of the afternoon. Vladdy just missed his last at-bat. He didn't miss this time.
How good does that have to feel for him? He waited a while to get number 1, and there was absolutely no doubt off the bat. And look at how his energy has changed now that he's on the board. 437 feet to left field, and the Blue Jays lead 2-1. And here's Brendan Little, who worked a spotless inning yesterday. Struck out Murakami, got Vargas to line out, got Montgomery to ground out. He will face at least 2 and maybe all 3 of those same hitters here today, beginning with Vargas, who's had a really good day.
Last guy with a hit for the White Sox was Miguel Vargas. This one splits the gap in left center field. Vargas motoring, heads to second, the throw off the mark, and a leadoff 2-bagger for Vargas.
And that represents the tying run.
Murakami with a man in scoring position. Murakami into center. Back goes Varsho. This ball is gone! Murakami with his first home run in front of White Sox fans here at Wrigley Field. A 2-run shot that gives him the lead.
The White Sox don't care what Murakami hits. They care how many runs he's going to drive in. If it's on home runs, so be it. That's his 4th. He's driven in 6, and that was a line drive rocket straight away center field. Sox have the lead, and how about that?
And the Blue Jay lead did not last long. This is Austin Hayes. Swing and a miss as Hayes goes after one, and Little strikes him out for out number 1. Little will stay because the left-hand hitting Colson Montgomery is coming up.
Colson hits one hard. Deep to right. Straw back. This one's gone. Colson Montgomery follows up Murakami, and the White Sox have a 4-2 lead.
Second home run of the year. He's driven in 6. So why this is such a wonderful game is you bring in your left-hander because you got 2 left-handed sluggers on the other team. And Little had a great year last year. Did not mystify the 2 left-handers who both took it out of the ballpark, and Sox have a 2-run lead.
A couple of lefties getting it done for the White Sox. They lead 4-2.
Top 7. Miles Straw is going to try to bunt his way on, and he will succeed. Cannot do it any better than that.
What a perfect bunt by Straw. That's exactly what hitters want to do.
1 out, Tyler Heineman up.
And he's got himself a base hit. Murakami did not miss that by much, and obviously Straw had to make sure the ball got through, so he's got to stop at third. The Blue Jays are threatening. Will Venable just made a pitching change, and Jordan Hicks, who was a Blue Jay in 2023, he is on in a leverage situation here facing George Springer. Up and in for ball 4 to load the bases.
Nathan Lucas will pinch hit now for David Schneider. He's up with the bases loaded and 1 out.
First pitch up in the air, right field. Peters underneath, he'll make the catch. Straw tagging from third, a little stumble. Murakami cuts it to throw to third. It That time they got him.
The run did score, though. Junior Valentine saying he scored before the play at third.
So they do get one on the sacrifice fly, but that's it.
That's a walk to lead off the inning. Good start for the Sox. Hayes crushes one past and in the left. Sox got a rally going with one away in the 8th. They already lead by 1 and they want more. Ground ball up the middle. And this will be Clement from second, but no play. Fakes a throw to third, and they've got him caught up. Vargas will turn around as Heineman delivers. That ball goes into left, and Vargas will score. Hayes behind him. That throw at third cut down. Acuna does his job and gets into a rundown. And the Sox get 2.
Win it ugly. I'll take it any way we can get it.
2 huge add-on runs. It's 6-3. We go to the 9th.
And Sir Anthony Dominguez on to close.
He comes on in a save situation. Last season, a strong year.
And the Blue Jays are all of a sudden going to put the tying run at the plate. Dominguez trying to lock down his first save for the Sox. Swing and a miss. He gets Springer 2 away.
He leaned back. Big fastball at 98.
Fans on their feet. Nathan Lucas will step in.
Here comes Dominguez to the plate. Ground ball right side. Murakami's got it, and the White Sox win it. 6-3 the final. Dominguez with his first save, and the White Sox take a series.